Hey, Puddin' Pop, it's me. You know what it is. Just want to hear your voice, and I want to make sure y'all good. Make sure you still got your smile on your face and them big old cushy cheeks, and your motor mouth is still motoring, and you still receiving and giving all the love that you are assigned to give on this planet. I love you, and I'm gonna talk to you in a little bit. All right. What up, motor mouth? How you doing? Good. I'm glad to hear. Huh? Give me a little while. I was gonna say it's out there. Just reach your hand right there for you, waiting on you. How you feeling? 6 feet above. How my brother? He doing good too. How my brother? He doing good as well. Decent. You know his body go through little aches. He swear, and he might have something like it. Either he swear he got lupus. I hope it's just something like fibromyalgia, but it just be moving around. You know y'all be body twins. Y'all, so it's at his shoulder now, just moving probably from his wrist to his neck and shoulders, but at least it's moving. You know, at least he got different stuff to complain about for one to distract him for the other thing. Yeah, but he don't want that shit. He don't want none of the none of it. But if you gotta have it, at least it can just it's something enough to distract him. You don't want something so bad you like I don't know what nothing else feel like, cause that shit. But yeah, it's a struggle. But I mean, I'm happy. You know, we making it and grieving like other people grieving all the time, cause that's what America is right now. Right. So I don't know what kind of sense it make for them to lift mandates while doubling down on. I'm like, I tell you what kind of sense it make dollars and cents. Oh, okay. That's what it makes. There it is. Okay, it all adds up now. It always do. It all adds up. I'm glad they doubling down. I'm glad they came together and did something. And I hope they do. How your folks in the big state doing? Everybody good? They surviving as well, but my aunt wasn't gonna last much longer after my uncle. So. She passed? No, but she giving up. She in the hospital? She went to. I think they just let her out. She went to a living center. After she went to the hospital, and she had a procedure there, but she done had 8 million procedures, and then they eventually let her get back home, but she's not eating well and drinking, and that's exactly what happened to Uncle before he went, of course, and then suffer from bipolar, and I'm pretty sure it's severe. So who's that? Her daughter? Yeah. Oh. And. Girl, that's the new world. It's like I love all y'all so much, but if y'all, I love till I said hi. I love y'all for as long as I can, for as long, every second I possibly can, until I don't have you no more. Send me a picture of him saluting. Ugh, I can't even. Anyway, yeah, that was my daddy's big brother. And I really, to be fair, I think they probably figure, since my dad is elderly and not well and, having, dementia issues, just in their defense, maybe, a lot was going on. So maybe, it probably wasn't even deliberate. I can't even see it being deliberate, but, it still hurts. I told you, they wedding anniversary is on the same day. That's how close. Right. The two couples are even, and my aunt named me, so that was like funky. But again, she's old, and she's they were kind of, I'm sure they were running things. She's not really young enough to have kept up with all that. Yeah, but even them, they know. But I know it wasn't malicious, so it's just what it is. There's a lot of hurdles everybody got to jump over from every angle about everything, not even just death. So I just. Take my deep breath in and stay alive and send out good energy to all those of us who love those of us who love us. And that's it. I ain't letting them be able to bank on that forgiveness quality that our culture has. And I'm just kind of over it. So it's going to be what it is. I just send out good energies to anybody that's open, to anybody black that's open to it. Anybody anti-hate that's open to it. And keep it pushing. Try to survive. Hope they don't flip that switch, because everybody can be broke at the flip of a switch right now. Oh, do they? Anyway, I miss you, and it's good to hear your voice. I miss you too, girl. I miss life as we once knew. Girl, I can't wait till things get comfortable, which is coming around, because we've already got to our stage where we know, eventually we had to get there. Some people got there faster than us, but we ain't out there living loose. But, I ain't policing nobody that's trying to pick back up where they left off. It's short. Get out there. Get out there. Be careful, right. But get out there. If you wild, kind of limit yourself around me. But get out there and do it. And do it now. And do it now. Because it's here, I saw an Oculus, and I'm like, okay, if it's being sold over the counter now, we so deep, people don't even know. They have the Oculus that the eye machine that you use for the Mailverse, whatever, Avatar. To put on your goggles.
Oh, okay.
So they have an attachment, and all it is a little, just a little moon-shaped thing, and it has 6 little sensors in it, and you just attach it to your Oculus so that it touches, bitch. It just touches the back of your head, the 6 little sensors.
Uh-huh.
And you don't need anything to control your avatar or whatever. You can literally think, I want to walk to the left, I want to walk down this hall. You could just sit there and think.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. It's wireless.
I'm going to keep my thoughts to myself.
Bitch.
I appreciate the
bitch.
I appreciate the thought.
See, that's why. See, that's why you the legendary professional. Keep your thoughts to yourself. Let them get that little sensor to your cerebellum. See if they don't try to take them hoes.
Man,
that's our commodity right now. Your thoughts. That's your commodity because they coming for everything.
Uh-huh.
Your whole spirit, and I don't mean that gently.
Wow.
I saw that thing.
You said they sell it?
Yeah, it was a dude that, how they do the gamers review games? It was one of the popular gamer reviewers. So he just, how they unbox something and they try it out for you. He just got the thing, and he says he just shows you the 6 little sensors. They're about 2 centimeters long each. And you just attach it to your goggles so that they just touch the back of your head. Yeah, girl.
They made that shit up.
Yeah, girl. Yeah. And so I'm like, and it was tripping him out because, he never seen nothing like that. And you expect to, because the way we're trained as humans to believe certain things are limited to human capacity, it's hard to imagine. You think you got to open it up and where are the instructions? Bitch, put it on your head and go where you want to go in the motherfucking game.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. And we've been kind of joking about it, but serious, probably like y'all have too. And we was like, it's going to be like, it's only going to be so many humans. And he was laughing because I said, we're going to be the Puritans. And it's only going to be, and it's only going to be older people because all the young people, they ready to go to the Mailverse. So they're going to be all living in a little cubby hole that's about 10 by 10. They don't never have to get dressed or bathe or nothing because ain't nobody got to go nowhere. It's everything's right there on the thing. So the people you think look a certain way or whatever, different, they probably have virtual meet and greets, but then people will have specialized, physical meet and greets. That'll be, rare because people don't rarely meet in human, right? That's what they're going to call it. They don't call it meet in person. They're going to call it meet in human. And so they're going to meet. They're going to have, this meet in humans. But really, the only people on the road, so the police can target us if they want to. The only people that are going to be on the road are going to be the old people. They refuse to go to the Mailverse. So we're going to be driving on the freeways and stuff. It's going to be open. Ain't going to be no traffic because nobody got to go nowhere no more. They're going to be in their little 10 by 10 concrete cubby hole, which sounds an awful lot like a prison cell, don't it? But you ain't heard that from me. And so everybody just going to be, sitting and pissing and shitting on themselves because they ain't got to go nowhere and do nothing. And everybody know everybody that don't know nobody because ain't nobody really they self in the Mailverse. My brain, girl. My brain be going. And then I was like, you know what? I was like, we are God. Just like we gods, and God made us in her image. Yeah, I'm still doing that. Her made us in her image, and I was like, these niggas is so psychopathic. I think the devil did the same thing, and I think he made a different version of the same species of himself. So I think he made pale people in his image. Then God made us in her image, and so now we all walking around here a bunch of gods and devils and don't know how to come together and do the same thing because everybody got different intentions. We the motherfucking aliens. We thought we looking for little monsters and we the goddamn aliens. The fuck? And they programming them motherfuckers too. Because he just realized, that thing you said T had on his hand. I told you I had one on my thigh and I sent you a picture. You sent me that picture. Well, I got another one right on my thumb. And so I was telling, eventually it's kind of gone down a little bit now. So now it's just that little raised, not mole, but that little raised looking area, right? So now it's one on my damn thumb. They had to do something because I was joking a while back and I told him, I was like, man, I did everything. I was like, I tried to carve that bitch out. That bitch came right back. I was like, I'm talking about, I knifed it out. I didn't just squeeze it like it was some pimple. I tried to cut all around the dark part, cut all around that bitch. Show back up, right? So I was joking and I said, you know what? I was like, I'm going to put RSO on it. And I was like, I'm going to put it on there. And I was like, and it's probably going to mess up they, what'd I say? Not communication, but whatever tracker they got on us. gonna fuck up their tracker. I was like, cause cannabis the only thing that be blocking that shit. I was like, I'm gonna fuck up their tracker. So if now that I think about it, that's when the thing popped up on my thumb. And now I got one on my thumb and on my thigh, cause that bitch came back. I'm like, boy, what y'all wanna know? Just ask me. Me and my agent got a relationship now. You know, we got a relationship now. Ask me. I be talking to that nigga all the time. I know y'all here. What the fuck? Give us our 12 mil. That's my sellout price. Give us our, they know what it is. 12 milli. That ain't that much. That really ain't much. You know what I mean? They got all kind of money. You hit us with 12 milli. I'll stop talking, you know, speaking truth to power. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna just be all on board and promote your bullshit, right? You can't get me to do that. I ain't no sellout price for that. But it is a sellout price for me to be a little more quiet, though. Work it out. Work it out. Negotiate.
Run it.
Run it! 12 milli. And you got my silence. Semi-silence. Because they know I can't stay all the way shut up. Like, bitch, we ain't worried about you. Well, who listen to you? 5 motherfuckers? Bitch, chill. You get your 12 milli when we got you to worry about. Meanwhile. Yeah, let's have a good time. Let's enjoy it.
It's happening. I'm trying to go, like, in the summertime. I'm trying to go to barbecues and all that. I'm like, yeah, get it down. So I can go to all this stuff.
Out there. Like, now I don't see myself being comfortable till next year. Like, I already called it that. Like, it was gonna be probably 2024. Okay, 4 hours real quick. But there's some things that I'm looking at. I want to do. I want to live too. I get it. You can't just live the rest of your life in your damn room in your house and just die and don't do nothing and inspire nobody. You can't do that. So I'm here for it. Matter of fact, I might want to go to that second annual motherfucking Urban Legends motherfucking skating thing that they had. That was look like a step and set. Did you see that thing? I was like, next time y'all do this shit, I'm in it. I'm in it. Because it was like, it looked like a big ass stepper set. And people, had on, looked like somebody's, event, looked like a New Year's Eve bash. That's what it looked like. And except it looked at a stepper set. Except everybody had on skates. And so the dance floor was like the wood, well, it always is wood, but it was a skating rink. I was like, and I think they had it in Atlanta. That was the first one. And I was like, oh, it's too bad. I'm running scared. I was like, oh, y'all doing it next year. So I did hear they was doing it. I think they're doing it in October. But that might be a little soon for me. It depends. Like you said, it depends on how the summer go, Because we were talking, we're not really, scared of it. Like, we about as scared of anything as we ever were. Like, we don't even, like you said, you don't want none of that shit. I don't even want the common cold. You know what I mean? Right. So, why you mad at me for wearing a mask? Because I don't even want the common cold. I didn't want the regular cold before the COVID came. So, why you mad? Right. When I stop being scared, I'ma still wear my mask. Because I'm going to do the same thing I'm doing with my extra 2 feet of personal space. I'm taking it forever.
I know that's right.
I like the mask because I don't like nobody looking at me when I go nowhere. So I'm going to keep wearing the mask after we don't have to wear the mask just because I like the privacy. I don't think
they going to be, instead of saying you don't have to wear your mask, they going to tell you you cannot wear your mask.
I think as much as they want to, they can't do that. Because that's like saying you can't wear your... I don't think they do that one because that's like saying you can't wear your glasses or some shit. That ain't... Y'all don't see that.
You cannot enter this establishment with a mask on. They can...
Oh, wait a minute. I take that back. I do see that. The reason why
and banks and places that can be robbed.
Right.
Right.
That's what I was...
Spread over to regular shit.
Right.
God, you don't see?
No, absolutely. I'm with. That's what I was about to say. I was like, the only way I can see that is because they need to use that facial recognition technology that they've been trying to use so bad. They need to use that, and the mask won't help with that. So that's the next phase. So you're absolutely right. They will say, in certain places, you cannot come in with a mask on, and those will be places I won't be going. So that's okay. That's cool.
Like outside, cause that's what the fuck they gonna mandate.
No, I don't. I
you cannot come outside your house.
You can't make me believe that one.
Unless you go into a phone.
You can't never make me believe that one. Mm-mm.
Yeah, well, I ain't trying to make you believe it.
I know.
Jokes, and then eventually you'll say you was just joking about that.
Girl, but they fucking themselves because that's what's going on with the world, right? That dude that got out that all them people quit and was getting fired and stuff, and from the manager is his bullshit. The one that told him he was going to look for another job, and they said, no, don't do that just yet. Don't do it just yet. Did I tell you about that? That's what I'm saying. This dude was making people quit and firing fools, right? Behind some dumb shit, right? And so, I'm really patient with a lot of stuff that he's been patient with before. Like, they not gonna just walk around calling him the other black guy's name. That's the kind of shit he's over, and I'm so glad to see it, right? But anyway, so this guy, so the other black guy got into it with him, I guess, and so he was supposedly fired. That was supposed to be the rumor. I was like, that don't sound right, because it seemed like they would want to make it look like. I was like, but I guess so, you know, because they want to make it seem like the manager's right either way, right? Kind of like the police work. They get you to, you know, they asked you in a way, do you mind if they search your car? So if you say yes or no, they can take it as yes, they can. Kind of that situation. It turns out he said they brought him. He's coming back, so he's not fired after all. But I'm like, I don't know what they gonna do with this guy, because that's not gonna resolve the morale of the whole fucking. If he fucking up everything, and everybody already ain't getting no more hours, no more work. It's hard, it's slow. You know what I mean? So they fucking themselves. They lost a lot of people in a 2-week span of time. They lost 6 motherfuckers. So then they getting due back. They just lost another guy to another place, and then they asked him, well, is there anything now they telling him, can we meet their price? Because they gave him more money, and he was like, nah, I don't think y'all can.
You motherfuckers they price ain't on y'all motherfucking
right
gauge.
Right.
That's the price of peace.
Cause right, I was gonna say, the way you bitches do, these motherfuckers could pay me less, and I ain't coming back to this hoe.
Right.
Y'all tried it. Yeah, it's like they didn't think about none of this. And then they got another new system. Twice a year they come in with a new system. And remember the pupil where they clocked in with their eyes, and a pupil recognition thing. And remember, I told you I didn't like that at all. As soon as they did it, I was like, I don't like that at all. I feel some type of way. So a year later, they stopped using it. Well, 2 years after that, which was last year, got a check in the mail. So apparently, they didn't stop just because they decided to stop. So there was a civil suit. Yep. Yes, bitch. So I feel like, well, when they first did it, well, you should have been able to say no. You should have been able to listen to your wife and be like, my wife does not approve. I'm gonna need to clock in like I always did.
And apparently others felt that way.
Apparently.
Fucking
And now they got in the new system. They got this new system where they log it in, and so now he can't. He's good with computers, so he could go in and get some extra information he needed when he was doing particular jobs, complicated job, or a job where they expecting him to do them a favor, where they trying to be sneaky, right? So now he can't go in, and on his always put details about everything that happened, especially when he can see somebody trying to do some sneak shit. He put so many fucking details, he ain't never get caught up in that motherfucking detail. With his new system, it's all computerized. You can't just do that shit. And certain people don't have access to certain shit, right? So what ended up happening, he wasn't worried about it, because he knew that they would need him to do some shit favors, right? If you need him to do the shit favors, he gonna keep he gonna cover his ass with all the details. But if he can't put them details in, he like, I can't. So they asking him, can you do this? Oh, I'm sorry, I can't work on it without. And and nobody can log in but the manager, so I can't do it. So he had to turn down all kind of favors. That didn't last nothing but a week though, bitch. They needed to fix that shit, right? So what they did was they said, okay, we'll take care. You know how they fixed it? They gave him individual access to a particular part of the system, right? So you rather give one motherfucker access that doesn't align with everybody else than to deal with this one motherfucker that's firing everybody and making everybody quit. You rather do that than deal with your actual motherfucking problem? I mean, rhetorically, because we know the answer is yes. And so now he be all nice to go there to do work. And some other guy, I think one of the new guys called him the other black guy name. And so he corrected him. And so he came back. He had heard about it. He was like, I'm so sorry. He's like, fine. He's fine. He's like, you made a mistake. People make mistakes. He's like, if you do it twice, he's like, I'm not going to like it, right? It's going to be a mistake. You're gonna hear it. He's like, but if you do it a third time, you're probably... And if they knew about his integrity, they would know that. They would know that the last time he went off on somebody, they had continued to do that. They were probably trying him. They would know that any time he has ever had to go to that extent, it has been for someone who has tried. I guess they wanted to flex their privilege, see if they could get away with it with this guy. So this guy heard about it. He's like, so they all confused, how did he not go off on him? The same way he didn't go off on your bitch ass the first 2 times. You just don't feel like you got away with it.
Right.
Because you couldn't keep doing it. So now you scared for whoever do it once. He don't know what a mistake is. He know a mistake. You didn't make a mistake. You kept trying him, bitch. So, I'm that wife. ready to go on his job and just set shit off.
I get it.
But I'm a chill, because like I said, he's valuable. No man is indispensable, but we all know he's valuable. What they gonna do? They got to come in yesterday. Who was gonna work on it if he wasn't there? Y'all can't even if he don't work there. That's why y'all ain't want to leave, because what you gonna do? Keep playing though, because I don't need it, you know. Life will be hard, you know, to make an adjustment, but bitch, we will walk. Fuck you thought. Yeah, they fucking themselves, so they gon' bump their head soon enough.
They always do.
Yes, they always do. It's cool. It's like you said, I wait. One of the dudes that it done, his little bullshit done came to a head. He always happy about the little things that, you know, he always spending money on trucks and snowboards and shit that he can't afford. But, you know, white people, you know, they do what they do, right? And so he did all the sneak shit, took advantage of all the benefits, the PPEs, the loans, all this stuff, the pushing mortgages back and shit. And we be watching people do that, like, y'all don't think that's gonna end, and then they gonna be looking for their motherfucking money.
Okay.
Y'all, I mean, it's cute that y'all, okay, because, okay, well, now, this motherfucker, I think he like back 30K in taxes and shit, and because they found out his wife had been paying taxes. Well, let me not say that, because I told, no, if you notice, they keep wording it that way, saying his wife didn't report something from some business or some income they had or something. So every time he told a story, he said that. I was like, you know what, because I bet every time he tell a story, he tell it like that. I was like, that's how they do. I was like, this way, when the story's told for the rest of their lives, it will be his wife's mistake. But they didn't have that motherfucking extra income and didn't report it, and he didn't know about it. As a matter of fact, I would wager it was him to do it, and his wife took the heat, because I would take the heat for you, too, for some bullshit like that. But, no. It's always, you know, his wife didn't report some taxes. Is she the only one to do the taxes?
Right.
And even if she is the only one to do the taxes.
Right. Whoever y'all paying, somebody else knows.
I'm like, you know what that is? Roosting motherfucking chickens, I told you. Just sit back and wait. Watch that shit. He be the first one trying to buy somebody's car that they selling or with what? Kenneth? I ain't even mad at him, no. I ain't even mad. Survive the best way. I'm at the point, I tell everybody, survive the best way you can at this stage. Do what you know to do or what you're accustomed to do at this stage. It's cool. But, you know, the cooler you are with somebody, believing what they want to believe, the madder they get about it. It's so weird. It be cracking me up. I'm like, I'm just saying what I think. Okay, let's say I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I'm so stupid. I want to sink my lips into your face.
Yeah, well, you off limits until 24, but I'll see you then.
Nigga.
Cheeks and all, hopefully. I don't know this crazy world. You just don't know.
I don't know. I might. I don't know. I'm low key prepared to be hating on people that's be out there this summer. So who knows how it work out? Who knows? And I'm preparing to. I'll probably end up taking a road trip to Texas. I'm thinking about it, but I just really, I really need to go home.
Oh well.
And the plane.
I know they'll be glad to see your ass.
And I know I'm ostracized from airports. Girl, I'm not finna get no anal probe to get on a plane for not being jabbed. Do you ever have to quarantine anywhere?
No.
Okay.
If you want to fly, you just go fly. You gotta wear your mask.
Oh no, I'm gonna do that if we don't have to. But I was just.
I'm just saying that's the only stipulation. You know, they might ask you for a vaccination, depending on where you're going or whatever.
Oh yeah, I seen people get stranded on with that. So.
Yeah, but in the States, I ain't seen not one, one sign or nothing like that.
That's good to know. That's good to know. And I seen a couple of the little, not little kids, but I seen a couple of the, young people talking about, them because they moving and looking. It was one chick, I guess she was a Latina girl. I guess her and her husband and his daughter are moving out from his family. But anyway, so she's like, she was lucky to get a 2-bedroom, I think, for maybe between $1,200 and $1,600, maybe. I was like, I know. I was like, dang. I think she was in Michigan, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, I know they're going up, and I know that because I was wanting to replace his truck as well, even though he can't. You know how guys get with some, they get married to their cars. Not because he think it's a fancy cars, but that just that becomes your baby, because it take you where you want to go. So he wanted to sell his truck, but catch 22, he got to buy one to replace it.
Right.
So then it's gonna cost more to get one, and he wants so much space, but he don't mind it with miles if it's a good truck. But It's only two trucks decent enough for him to even consider over, 100,000 miles on it. But this is a time, because if people got decisions to make about everything.
They sure do. You got that right.
About everything. Oh my God, y'all soft. We coming out there. That's it. Yeah, that's
We definitely
look.
soft, but that was the plan, and eventually. I get it. It's an expense, but it's worth it to have your tenant happy.
I was just sitting here thinking. I was like, you under the assumption that human life is valued by people like that.
You right. Yeah. You absolutely right.
It just make it.
Amazon gift card with a note letting her know that I appreciate her, because it's so rare that you run into people like that these days.
And it make it so easy to bend over backward for people like that,
But the police, little did they know, the police know how to get in the phones. They got it all.
Apple been trying to get that from them for the longest, so they must have been got it. And that's not surprising at all. Cause I knew we suddenly stopped hearing stories about the police arresting people and putting their phone up to their face to get in it. So that let me know, they don't need to do that no more.
Exactly.
Yeah. I was sitting here thinking, I was like, you didn't want them embarrassed enough. I know you went easy on. I know.
They was nice.
Oh, I'm not talking about the video. I'm talking about, like, I'm pretty sure you probably didn't press some charges that you probably could have, which I also understand. I ain't mad about that either.
They was all juveniles, but the police officer told me that one boy.
Look, I love when that shit happened. I can't even tell you how much I used to love it to be with you and people ain't know it. I low key love that bullshit. Oh, okay. I'm like,
that's how we call
y'all be careful out there, cause these kids ain't kids no more, and these some little retaliating little sociopaths out here. So,
yeah,
like they procreators sound like they are just procreators. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, but they ain't like I say.
You and Charles and Chuck and Mike them cousins. There probably was a kiss your brother blew you when he came in the door.
Tell my brother I said that wasn't the kiss I blew back, but here.
She blew back.
I love she. Hey sister, it has some germs on it, but that's okay. You family, that's good.
Look, stand clear. You getting fucked up too. Something got in my throat.
How my brother doing?
He's doing good. He downstairs packing, which I should be doing, because tomorrow we going.
I can't stand you.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Doing all right, man.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, guess what, man?
Right?
I keep shaving this shit off.
You still got the beard though, right?
Yeah.
Pull it through with that Felicia Leatherwood brush and watch them curls pop. Y'all still haven't seen Southside or The Shy? Girl, I was finna say I was finna say I'm liable not to get the HBO if they all come together. I'm liable to still not get it. Too many options. Yeah, it's so good to hear y'all too. I told y'all we gotta make dates.
Yeah.
We gotta make dates.
I know right now I gotta pack because I'm on some bullshit.
What time y'all leaving out?
Whatever. You playing the game, Negro, because you come here. That's how it happens.
Be careful.
I was wondering because one day I was coming home on the highway and somebody's tire flew off that was on the side of me, like in my blind spot.
Yeah.
And the tire I slowed down, the tire went in front of me, jumped over the median, went across in the oncoming traffic, and luckily it straddled the cars coming, the other way. Doing like 67. Somebody could have died, man.
Yep, I done seen videos, man.
I'm glad you kept control of the car.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right. Able to just get right on over to the shoulder.
Yeah. Well, y'all made it through. Yeah. I'm glad.
We made it, yep. Hell yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Love y'all.
Love y'all, man.
I love y'all too.
All right.
I love y'all too.
All right.
It's good to talk to y'all. I'll be glad when I can hug you.
I know it. Probably before the year. I'm thinking 2024, but probably before the year out though. We talking 2024, but we just talking shit because
2024.
Whenever I hear your voice, whenever I see your face, it's going down.
She said she ain't gonna. It's gonna be 2024. So
I said I'm gonna wear my mask till 2024.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna wear my mask beyond.
And I said I'm taking my extra 2 feet of personal space forever, as well. But I said I'm gonna be looking at people this summer getting jealous. I was clear about that. So I feel myself wiggling and bending and saying, okay, well, people was right. You can't stay locked up forever. So I'm easing my way, just taking my time.
Yeah.
making sure your brother don't get contaminated at work, cause you know he work in Magaville. They don't give no fucks.
I know that's right.
Go Pat.
Cause I'm on some bullshit.
Okay, love y'all.
I'm sleepy.
All right, I can hear it too.
And talking about 12. I know I ain't getting up till 10:30.
All right, go Pat. Careful.
But all right, okay. I love you.
I love you too so much.
I hug my brother good and tight for me.
Okay, we'll do. He giving you a head like what? But he's inhaling right now.
I love you, people.
All right, love y'all too.
All right, talk to you soon.
Okay.
I love you, doctor. Long time.
Mhm.
Okay, good.